going on?
Hello and welcome to Thursday. You know what Thursday is, don't you? Yeah, it's the update, isn't it, Jay? Where
It is.
We say all the news and stuff that's happened in the last week because that's what we do. Take it away, Jay.
That started off all right and then kind of sloped towards the end.
Slopes, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start with so Forza 7 came out.
Right, okay.
Well, the early access for Forza 7 came out last week.
Yeah.
And people weren't happy with the way they changed the VIP subscription. So if you get the Ultimate Edition, pay the £80 for the digital version, which I hate anyway.
Yeah.
The old Forza games give you the VIP thing where you earned like 2 times in-game credits and everything.
Yeah.
And they didn't detail it, but they changed it for 7, and it is you get some sort of perks, but they don't last forever like they did with the old ones.
Well, they've run out.
Yeah, so people dropped all this money expecting the same experience, and then were kind of robbed because they didn't update the game details to let people know they were changing. But give them their due. People mentioned it, complained about it, and they've done a complete U-turn, and now they've changed it so it's back to how it used to be for Forza 5 and 6.
Oh, that's good then.
Yeah.
That's a win for the gaming community.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. I mean, I hate it when game companies do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Especially when they don't tell people beforehand.
No.
I mean, isn't that pretty much what Xbox One did at the launch? By the way, you can't lend your games to anyone.
Yeah, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do that.
You have to be connected to the internet every 24 hours.
Yeah.
And if you don't, your games will stop working. Buy our console. No.
Just imagine if that was still a thing.
Oh my... No, it wouldn't be a thing. Literally, if that stayed as being a thing, the only console in anyone's house right now would be a PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Which is still quite... there's still quite a lot of those in people's houses.
Yeah, I think it still doubles the Xbox One.
Yeah, at the moment. But I'm happy to say that the Xbox has got back on track.
It's getting there.
Yeah, it's slowly but surely.
Slowly getting there. Slowly.
Mr. Phil Spencer's turning it around. But there's a lot of damage to fix, really.
Yeah, he's done a lot of damage control lately, so he's trying his best.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's a good thing about Forza 7. Like, yeah, they shouldn't have done it without telling people, but at least they had the decency to turn it around and fix it.
Yeah, they fixed it, and to say sorry, they're giving everyone $1 million like in-game credit and
even better
free cars.
Even better, free cars for everyone.
Yeah.
It went all Oprah.
Yeah, so that's all good.
Awesome.
Next, so read something earlier, quite interesting. Neil Blomkamp.
Oh yes.
So we all know who he is.
Yes.
Has made a short film in Unity.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I know. He's got his new. It's kind of a studio.
The Oat
Studio.
Oat
yeah.
Studio, yeah.
Which basically like encourages people to make like short films.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And he's got one on there that's like 20 minutes long. It's called Raqqa, and it's got Sigourney Weaver in it, and it's like a post-apocalyptic dystopia. He loves his dystopian future stuff.
And Sigourney Weaver.
So if you like both of those things, go and check it out. It's free to watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a movie in Unity.
Yeah, so I think it was last year or the year before, there was a short film made in Unity. So if you don't know what Unity is, it's an in-game engine that's used to power quite a few games recently.
Yep.
And so they made a film, I think it was Adam Chapter 1.
Oh yeah,
so
it was like a nomadic kind of robot kind of
so
thing.
it's like an android with the brain of a human.
Yep.
And Neil's made a new chapter to it called Adam the Mirror. Well, there's done 2. There's one out at the moment and one coming out soon.
Yeah.
So the first one is Adam the Mirror. So, he made this short, I think it's only 5 or 10 minutes long, short film in Unity. But what's really cool about it is that they're putting it on things like Steam and that, and encouraging, like with his old new studio, encouraging people to go onto Steam, download the assets and cut the movie better than him. And
so he's kind of opened it out to everyone and saying like, you do what you want with it. Kind of. That's really cool. I like that. Yeah, it's he's done that. Actually, I think that's what the Oat Studio does. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can go and download all the assets for any movie on the Oat Studio that's been produced there, and you can recut it how you see fit.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's really cool. It's really exciting. Like merging like in-game engines with movies, and big name movie directors coming in to like starting to use these things and make stuff. It makes me quite excited for the future.
If more movie directors want to take this on board and make something cool out of the tools available to them, like Yeah, why not? That sounds really good.
Yeah, so you can check it out on the Oat Studios YouTube page at the moment. So I said the first chapter's out now, the second one's coming out soon.
Awesome. Yeah, check that out.
Check them out. Very quickly, this week it was announced that Horizon Zero Dawn's getting a definitive edition in December. So it's going to have the main game, the Frozen Wild expansion, and all of the other DLC. I thought I'd bring it up because I love that game, and I will probably buy it again.
I was going to say, maybe I should buy it again. I still haven't played it.
Oh, man.
I know. I got the collector's edition and everything. I just have not played it. I mean, how could I go and play that when I've got things like Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash to play?
Fair point. Well made.
Moving on.
Yeah, so that's out on the 5th of December. So if you haven't played it yet, I may as well, wait for that version,
Join the club.
And then now we move on to something a bit weird. The Sony Interactive Entertainment CEO, Andrew House, has stepped down. Well, he's kind of left the company. I mean,
did he say why?
Well, he's been with Sony now 27 years, so he's done a fair stint with them, and he's been
good innings.
Yeah, he's been there the whole life of the PlayStation, and he's said like it's massively successful, and now he just wants to move on for some new challenge.
Yeah, well, basically. That makes sense. I can see that. I guess he's just gone as high as he can go, really. Yeah. So wants to challenge himself more. Yeah. But who's replaced him? Do we know?
I did read his name, but for the life of me, I forgot. But yeah, it's someone that's worked underneath him, so he's basically stepped up to fill the role. Whether that's a temporary thing or it's going to be that going forward. So it's still in good hands, safe hands. But I wonder where he's going to go. Maybe Microsoft.
No. Well, that would be a greater challenge. Anyway, moving on.
Yes. Game gifting is something that Xbox talked about a while ago.
Game gifting, I've heard about this.
Yeah, so you can buy on Xbox's store. You can buy a game and you can buy it as a gift and fill in your friend's email address, and they'll get emailed the code to be able to download the game. So they mentioned it back in June or July, and a few people have noticed it's appearing on Xbox One. So there's a select few people can get the new updates early and basically test them out. And they've said that it started to appear. Now when they go to buy something, they can buy it as a gift.
That's pretty cool. So you can buy anyone an Xbox game.
Yeah.
Does that work cross country? Like, can you buy someone in America
I
game?
don't know. That's a good point.
Because I'm wondering, because like the stores are different, aren't they? Like the Japanese stores and it's like if you've got like a Japanese imported game, which I do a lot of. Well, actually, I suppose there's not that much on the Xbox. Is the Japanese import wise?
No, because Xbox isn't big over there at all. I mean, that's why we're getting a lot of Japanese exclusive PS4 games. Yeah.
So I guess there won't be that much. But it would be interesting to figure out if that works. If you can buy someone a gift overseas, because obviously the money's different, and I don't know how that works with tax and all that jazz, but maybe they figured it out. Who knows? But that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that could be a thing. So you could buy your friend a digital code now instead.
Just made birthday shopping a lot easier.
Yes. And then lastly, I just want to talk about the new PSVR headset that was announced.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
I completely missed this one.
Yeah.
What?
So, I think it's coming out at the end of this year again. It's going to...
Get out of town.
No.
Are you lying?
No, I'm not lying.
You're not lying?
This is
literally a new...
real news.
Hang on a minute. A new PlayStation VR headset is coming out this year.
Yes.
Fuck you, Sony.
But, okay, so... It's basically version 2 of the headset which came out originally. So
Alright, so what does it do different?
Okay, well, it features a couple of... Well, they said it features less cables, so it makes it easier.
Right,
but
less cables.
From what I can see, there's only really 2 cables that it cuts out. So when it plugs into the processing box, it plugs into you got to plug another cable into that, and then it goes to the headset, and then you've got to find somewhere to plug the headphones in. And
the headphones go into the actual thing on the side.
Yeah. So that. Now what they've done is they've integrated the headphones into the headset, and now the headset plugs directly into the box. You don't need to have another pass-through that comes through.
Oh, okay.
Also, it now works with HDR. So if you've got a HDR TV, then you don't need to buy these separate switch boxes to be able to get it to work.
Oh,
it works.
I heard that it didn't. It kind of messed it all up, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's interesting. So, but is there anything better about the internal workings, the screens?
Not what I've heard. I've heard that
literally just some of
it's going to be... It's slightly redesigned, but from the pictures that I've seen, I can't really see a massive difference.
Right.
It's just mainly cabling is easier. It works now with HDR. And what they have said, and it's going to come out, it's going to be the same price as the bundles now.
Right.
So whether the version 1 is going to be completely discontinued and they reduce the price of the stock that's there now. But what they have said is that if you do have the version 1, there's no replacement or upgrade. You will have to buy a whole new headset. So there's nothing simple that they could just like give you to make it now work with HDR and be easier. It's basically, you got to go out and buy it.
How about Sony? You buy back all the faulty units that you sent out with all this crap missing from it, and now that you've finished the headsets, you can like give us the proper ones that we spent all the money on. I'm not bitter. I'm bitter. I'm really bitter. I'm so angry.
I think I might get a PSVR headset now.
No, I mean, to be fair, I see if they'd released one with like newer screens and all that kind of stuff, then yeah, I'd be really pissed off. But this sounds like it's just a few aesthetic details that they've kind of tweaked. I suppose the biggest one there being the HDR fix. Mm-hmm. But even before that fix, there was a workaround, wasn't there?
Yeah, there is a workaround. It's a bit of a ball ache.
Yeah,
but there is a
the rest of the frickin'... Just plugging the PSVR in general is a ball ache. That's why I've barely touched it, because just when I think like, oh, I fancy a quick blast on Farpoint or something, it's never a quick blast.
Yeah,
It really
an hour into plugging the cable, it's like, I don't feel like playing a game anymore.
Actually, I was flicking through my phone gallery earlier, and I stumbled across a picture of when we first got the PSVR and we plugged it in to test it and do a video on it. I've got a photograph of the cables. If I can find it, I'll put it up on the video. But yeah, ridiculous. Cables just everywhere. Fucking cables. I can't wait for them to make everything cableless.
Yeah, everything wireless.
Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. I mean, they're getting there slowly.
Yeah.
But there needs to be more wireless things, because wires, I mean, if you could have a bird's eye view of this room right now, there's wires everywhere. Yeah. Anyway, is that it for the news?
That's it for the news.
Wow, and on that bombshell, it's time to go to the part of the show where we read out your comments that you left in the comments section on last week's show. So, Jay, who have we got today?
Okay, we go straight in with Aaron Cray.
Hey.
So I asked the question, like, well, we were talking about PlayerUnknown Battleground and saying that if we could plug a controller in, then it might be better.
Yep.
He says that you can plug a gamepad into a PC to play games. However, he wouldn't recommend it for first-person shooter games, which is a fair point.
Yeah, because pretty much everyone there is used to using mouse and keyboard, and let's face it, they're just going to rinse you.
Yeah, they're going to be
it's
much
quicker. It's well-known fact that mouse aiming is way more accurate.
Yeah.
But
he also asks, what's the best way to get rid of nipple hair without using masking tape?
It's a tough one. I can't say I've ever tried.
Me neither.
Perhaps ask someone you know that's got a pet hamster with a hair fetish. Is that a thing? I don't know.
If not, it is now.
Or maybe your neighbour has a hair fetish. I don't know.
Don't ask. So thanks for that, Aaron.
Thank you.
Ruff then comes in also and says most PC games are pre-configured for the Xbox controller now. So.
It's pretty true, yeah. So, yeah, plugging that in shouldn't be an issue.
Nope. So thanks for that, Ruff, as well.
Cheers.
William C5233 now says that, first of all, he's sorry about the essay on Yakuza.
Oh, right. Don't apologise.
No, don't apologise. It was very informative.
You sold a game to Jay.
Yeah. I still haven't played it yet. But I'll get around to it. We've already got a massive backlog as it is.
Yeah, we're busy people.
Yeah.
You know?
He says that his favourite game trilogy is the first 3 BlazBlue games.
Oh, yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I'm quite I've got a few collector's editions of BlazBlue.
Yeah.
And and one of them's still got a sealed figure inside. Ooh. It's up there. I'm looking at it right now. It's very cool. Imported it from Japan.
Yeah. So he says that he likes the third one, but he likes the fourth, but he can't get into the story because they haven't dubbed it yet. No. So he's hoping that maybe a dubbed version might come out, and then he can enjoy the fourth as well.
Yeah, fair play. I mean, I know a lot of people that watch like anime and things like that, and they swear by watching it in the original language and with subtitles, but sometimes you just don't want to read, you just want to watch, right?
Yeah, sometimes, especially with like anime and that, it's like there's so much going on the screen, you don't want to take your eyes off it for a second to read text.
Yeah. So I mean, like, dubbing helps, but I do prefer the sound of the original language, because a lot of the times, obviously, things get lost in translation, don't they? And,
definitely, yeah.
The Japanese voices often goes a lot better with the scene. Anyway, but yeah, it would be nice if they dubbed it just for the sake of ease, but I doubt they will, really. I mean, they've made quite a few of them now. I don't think they need to, but
no, or maybe
fingers crossed for you.
If they could do a patch, that would be great.
Yeah.
So thanks, William. Thanks for your question.
Cheers.
Christian Denning next says, all right, lads, how's it going?
It's going
pretty good.
It's going
Thank
right.
you. How are
Thanks.
you? I know you can't answer that right now. Any thoughts on a live Let's Play of Until Dawn for Halloween, or maybe XCOM 2?
Well, Until Dawn, we've played that, haven't we?
Yeah.
And XCOM 2, I've never played XCOM 2.
Never played any of the XCOM games.
No. Is that the turn-based strategy one?
Games, yeah.
Or did they do like a couple of XCOM games and XCOM 2's like not a strategy game?
I don't know.
I'll have to look into that one.
Yeah,
Until Dawn. I don't know. We could do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
he says it would be great for audience participation. I suppose it would. A game like Until Dawn would be.
What do we do?
Yeah,
make up. Yeah, you can help us decide or whatever. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, we might do that.
Yeah, it's a maybe. There you go.
It's a maybe. It's on the list.
Yeah. Thanks, Christian. Thanks for your question.
Thank you.
Cookus Nerdy Corner.
Hey.
Says one of his biggest regrets was also selling his copy of Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes for a tenner at CEX.
Oh, you took it to CEX.
Yeah.
No.
But he got a good deal on eBay. A fully working GameCube with a memory card, 2 controllers, and a copy of Twin Snakes for €40.
What?
Yeah.
Man, whoever sold that did not know what they were selling.
No.
But that worked out well for you, though, didn't it?
Yeah. And he also says that he wishes that there was a HD version of the Twin Snakes on the Metal Gear Solid HD collection that they did.
That would have been good, wouldn't it? But I think because did Konami actually develop? Did Kojima's team develop the HD remake?
No, but I think it was more led by Nintendo, which is why they're kind of holding on to it.
Exactly, that's why it's rare as well.
Yeah.
So, I think it's a licensing issue there, but maybe in the future Nintendo will just let it go. I mean, we did see Solid Snake show up in Smash Brothers, didn't we?
Yeah.
So
maybe it'd be good. It'd be good. I'd
love
to see a HD remake of that. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, totally.
I'd play that. So thanks for your question.
Cheers.
Grace Basilio next.
Hey!
He hopes the rumours of Sega releasing a HD remaster of Shenmue 1 and 2 are true.
I've heard rumours, yeah. I hope they're true as well, but have you seen the trailer for the third one? Looks pretty interesting, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Looks like they've kept the animation style to the Dreamcast.
Pretty spot on, I know, right?
But it looks okay.
Yeah. We'll see. Early days. He also asked, do we have any Dream HD collections or compilations that haven't been released yet?
I would. Well, obviously everyone knows I'd love a HD remake of Resident Evil 2. It's on its way, apparently.
Yeah.
I really want some more details about that, but I don't know. Other than Resident, I suppose actually the whole trilogy. Resi 1, 2, and 3. Well, they've done 1.
Yeah, they're doing 2 apparently.
Sort of. Maybe 3 as well. That would be good. But I want them to do them all with the same treatment. Obviously the Resident Evil 2 remake is not going to be like the Resi 1 HD remaster, is it?
No.
So it's going to not fit with the. I just want that trilogy should just be remade exactly as they did the first one.
Yeah. And then 0. So you want 0, 1, 2, 3, just in this one complete package.
That's it. That's what I want. That would be my dream purchase. Yeah.
Not bad.
How about you, Joe?
I would like to see a HD remake of Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
Please do it.
Oh, man. Well, actually, weren't they rumoured to?
There's always rumours about it coming back, but the rumours have since just died again now. But,
yeah.
So that would be very nice.
That would be cool, wouldn't it?
I'd also like, you said, I know they're re-releasing 7, but I would like Final Fantasy 8 and 9 as well, done in the same sort of treatment. So a whole trilogy of all 3 of them.
But would you keep the battle system the same? Or would you opt for the new 7 style of button mashing?
I didn't mind it in Final Fantasy 15, so I think it could work.
I didn't mind it, but it's not 7 though,
No,
is it?
I am a massive fan of the turn-based fighting. That's what got me into Final Fantasy in the first place. So yeah, it would be nice to have that.
Yeah.
An option for both would be brilliant, but I know that's going to require a lot of work.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So thanks Grace. Thanks for your question.
Thank you.
Maria next.
Maria.
Yeah.
Hello.
So he says, if anything, they bet it'll be a Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition to release on Nintendo Switch instead of the full game.
Pocket Edition? Really?
Like a stripped back version?
Maybe. I don't know. How would they do that?
I don't know. I'm sure they'll find a way.
Probably, yeah.
She also asked, do they think that they're going to do anything Final Fantasy, like a massive collection? Because it's the 30th anniversary, so like
they have done it before.
1 to 15 in one big glorious box.
Yeah, they did it before. I remember. I sent you the link to it actually ages ago, didn't I? It was like a white box, and it had like 9 discs in it, and then it had extra discs with each soundtrack from each version of the game.
Yeah.
And it all came in this pearl white case with an embossed logo on the front, and it was about, you know what? It was criminally cheap, wasn't it? For what it was.
For what it is, yeah.
It was like £270, I think. But it sold out within about an hour, and it never got launched over here. So it was Japan only.
Yeah.
But they have done them before, so it might surface. But to be fair, if they were going to do something like that, it's most likely only going to come out in Japan. So you would have to be looking at playasia.com and just waiting and hovering over a button, and boom, get your copy like as soon as it's announced, because otherwise stuff like that just goes in seconds. I've been many times I've wanted to get like special editions from Japan, and I've been like literally right there, and it goes on sale and I've missed out straight away. So yeah, but it would be cool if they did do it.
Oh, I'd love it. To release on PS4 with slightly, I mean, I know that they re-released 7 and 9 with slight, it's the PC port, slightly HD, so it would be cool to have all of it in just one package. But I'm kind of annoyed they didn't do 8. They've gone from 7 to 9. Please go back and do 8.
Go back.
Yeah.
Get back.
I'd love the HD PC port of 8 on the PS4.
Yeah, that would be good.
But thanks for your question.
Cheers.
Outdaft UK next.
Hey.
Says it's amazing how many Resident Evil games there are on PS4 at the moment. They're all pretty much. You got Origin, 0 and 1, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah. And Code Veronica.
Yeah.
But when he played through The Evil Within, it felt more like Silent Hill than Resident Evil, he says as well.
Oh, really?
And I can kind of see where he's coming from.
I mean, I would literally say that Evil Within is more like if Silent Hill and Resident Evil 4 had a baby.
Yeah.
Like, literally, if you mash those two games together, that's pretty much what it is, with a lot more polish just slapped on top.
Yeah.
So, I mean, well, what do you expect? It's directed by Shinji Mikami, so
it's definitely going to feel like Resident Evil, but I think it had the kind of the visual of more Silent Hill, because it was very psychological and
more psychological, less physical horror. Like, it's not like a virus; it was more supernatural. Wasn't it? Yeah. So, but yeah, no, I see what you mean.
Yeah, and Evil Within 2 looks just even worse.
More, even more mental.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to play it.
No, me neither. It's out next week.
Yes. 13th.
Hey. Woohoo! So thanks for your question.
Cheers.
Matthew Smith next says he's downloading Cuphead.
While
he's watching, and I bought that as well.
Oh, you got it, have you?
Friggin' hard.
Yeah. I've seen loads of videos online about it. People trying to play it, and it's like really difficult, and there's loads of bosses and stuff. But it looks amazing.
It does. It looks incredible, sounds incredible, but it's just, but it's one of them. It's really difficult, but you don't mind replaying it because it just looks and feels great. So I'm on the second area now, so I'm getting through it.
Yeah.
But oh my god, it's hard. Yeah, and it's annoying because it's got that weird it looks like it shouldn't be as hard as it is, but it really is just like
right,
difficult.
one of those. Because I've been watching videos thinking, this doesn't look that bad.
It looks really cartoony and happy and jolly, but my God, it just kicks you in the ass.
Right. I think I'll just have to try it myself.
Yeah. He also says that he's worried about the Atari box.
Yeah, I've got my feeling about that. You know, funnily enough, you should mention that. I was scrolling through Facebook today, and I'm a follower of funstock.co.uk, and they posted an image of an Atari TV plug-in that comes packaged with 50 classic Atari games, and you just plug it in the TV. $24.99. So
is that what's going to be in the Atari box with an NVIDIA Shield?
It's basically, they've taken the inside of an NVIDIA Shield, put it inside an Atari case, and put some emulated Atari games on it, and want to sell it to you for £250.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure how this Atari box is going to do unless they have something really unique coming to it. Which again, I
can't see it.
I can't see it.
No.
I'm keeping my faith. I'm keeping my faith because an Atari correspondent actually got back to my post on their thing, and they said, please keep the faith. They couldn't say any more. They said keep the faith, and I was like, okay, I'll trust in you, admin of Atari's Facebook page. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know, but it's a little bit worrying.
Yeah, so we'll see. And he finishes off by saying the only console that he sold was the Xbox One because just why does it exist?
Ooh, scathing. Would you like some cream for that burn, Microsoft? I mean, I think the problem is Xbox is great, and a lot of people really love the Xbox, and you can't deny that the online service for Xbox is very good, and it has been since it came out on the 360. So the community's there for that, and it's great.
Yeah.
The controllers are really good. I can't deny it. They are so good. But the thing that kills it for me is there's more games on the PlayStation 4. There's more exclusives. There's more games coming in from Japan, which I know isn't to everyone's taste, but to me, it's more. It's variety. There's different things, and and it doesn't just have your Call of Duties, your all the mainstream games. Mm-hmm. It's got those and all these extra ones that just don't come to Xbox.
No.
So for me, it doesn't matter what shape the box is or whose name or logo is on it. I go where the video game variety is, and for me, that's PlayStation and Nintendo.
Yeah, definitely. And if you've got a PC, most games that come out for the Xbox One are Windows, so you can still play them on your PC anyway.
Exactly.
They're all cross-buy, they call it.
Yeah.
So,
because I think Microsoft is slowly going, Valve seem to have had the market on PC gaming for the last 5 or 6 years. We make PCs.
Yeah.
We need that market. So basically they're trying to slap Steam in the face, really, by making everyone use their Microsoft Store, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty much.
But I don't think that's going to happen, really. They need to do a lot of work to make that happen.
Yeah, definitely. So, so thanks, Matt. Thanks for your comment. And lastly, we've got Andy M. He says, hi, Bren and Jay.
Hello.
Hi. He says, just want to say that message that Bren left on Facebook about YouTube was inspiring.
Oh, yeah.
And he hopes that his and his mate's channel can become as good as MOG's one day.
Hey, well, that's good. Yeah, I did leave a post up on Facebook advising people on if they wanted to start a YouTube channel in this current climate. I'm not going to read it out now, but if you want to find it, if you go on the... it's on my Facebook page, so I'll post it on MOG. There you go. But if you want to read it, but it was basically just that it's so difficult to do anything on YouTube, really, and you can put your best foot forward, but ultimately it's about getting as many people as possible to watch your stuff. If you're as confident in it being amazing and people will love it, you just got to get it in front of people, and that's really difficult to do. And you can try advertising, but that can be very expensive and disappointing. Been there, and it's crushingly difficult to do this. So we enjoy it. We're gluttons for punishment, but I'd say that it's tough, and expect it to be tough, and don't think it's going to be easy and overnight or anything like that. It takes a long time to get anywhere. So
yeah, I think that's the biggest issue. People go into YouTube thinking they're going to do a quick 10-minute video, upload it, and overnight it's going to get 1 million views. And
it's just not the reality.
It doesn't happen.
Really isn't.
It takes years to build up an audience.
Yeah.
And like, well, we've been going for what, 4 years now, and we're still, relatively small, small scale. So.
Yeah, we're very small. I mean, channels that have like 250,000 subscribers are considered small channels these days.
Yeah.
So just let that sink in a little bit. It's really difficult. Like even like I think the biggest problem is that I see, and I'm a part of a lot of YouTube groups, and I see a lot of people commenting the same things, and I check out a lot of people's channels that have like small subscribers, or people are just starting, and I see the same things time and time again. Crap microphone, terrible framing, really bad lighting, or just simply people just uploading gameplay footage with nothing else on it. It's all about, basically, you're never going to get anywhere if you just do Let's Plays, ever. I mean, unless you're PewDiePie, which you're not. So don't do what he's doing, because he's already done it. And it's like you're trying to fill a gap where there isn't one. So it's like, I know we do Let's Plays, so it's a bit hypocritical of me to say, but it's not the only thing we do, and I'd never say that that is what we rely on. We rely on like the bigger production stuff and the more reviews and things.
We just do Let's Plays and live streams mainly so we get to actually play the games that we want to sometimes.
Exactly, because honestly, doing this, it takes a lot of time. So doing Let's Plays is more for us than it is for you. But it's good, and we all get to have a laugh. And like, if you enjoy Let's Plays, then they're there on the channel for you. But it's definitely good. You got to carve out your own niche. That's what you need to do. You need to figure out what everyone else isn't doing and start doing that, because that's when channels go huge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there you go. Bit of a YouTube rant at the end there.
Yeah, a nice inspiring one anyway. So thanks, Andy. Thanks for your comment. And
absolutely.
That's all the comments.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so if you are going to start a YouTube channel, then all the best of luck to you. And if I can help in any way, just send me a message. But sadly, that's all the time we've got for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to smash the old like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I've been Bren.
I've been Jay.
And we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.